Building a database involves working with substantial amounts of data. But how do you organize your data so that you can find exactly what you need and make sense of it? With SQL, you can create a table within your database to hold and organize your data. In this video, you'll learn how to create tables in a database management system using SQL syntax. Let's begin with a look at the SQL create table statement syntax. I begin the statement with the keywords create table to let SQL know that I want to create a new table. I then add the name of the table I want to create. Finally, I add a pair of parentheses. Within these parentheses, I type the name of each column that must be included within the table, followed by its respective data type. Now that you're familiar with the syntax, let's look at it in action. Be aware that before you can create tables, you must already have a database on the server. In other words, you can't build tables if there's no database to create them in. So let's assume that I already have a database ready to work with. In this example, I'll create a customer table in the bookstore database to store customer data, like names and phone numbers. First, I write a SQL statement that contains the create table commands followed by the name of the table, in this case customers. Then I add an open parenthesis. It's within this parenthesis that I need to create my own columns. So, I write the name of my first column, which is customer name. This is followed by the data type varchar. This data type means that the column can hold data of any type. I then add a numeric value within a pair of parentheses. Then I add a comma and write the name of the second column, which is phone number. I add int as the data type so that only whole numbers can be stored. Then I add a closing parenthesis and a semicolon. Finally, I execute the statement. The customers table is now stored in the database. In this video, you learned how to create tables in a database using SQL syntax. Well done.